Well, I hate to tell you, Heather, if your credible sources were my next door neighbors, I hate to tell you, John is in prison for 3 years for dealing meth. And he and his brother lost their houses to not paying taxes. And their hoarded out houses are now being emptied by the new owners, dumpster by dumpster. So there goes those credible sources. And you want to talk about credible sources? When I say hoarded out houses, I mean hoarded out houses. So those were your credible sources? Yeah, not so much. And if it was Ron next door, Ron was never in here. Maria, she was never in here either. So if you're trying to say Maria was a credible source, nah. You can't say that someone who's never been in here was a credible source. And if you're trying to say Aurora was a credible source, well, not so much. I had to wait till she would go to work to clean her room. And I do mean clean her room. Often 10 bags of trash at a time. And I would often have to go down to her apartment to help her clean. I mean, yeah, not exactly a credible source there either. I hate to say it, Heather, your niece is a lot like you. Much as I love my daughter, I hate to say it, yeah, she turned out a lot like you. Except maybe not with a thirst for vengeance for tearing families apart. Except she did cut herself off from me. So yeah, she did tear that family apart. Even after everything I did for her. Oh well. The revelations did say that in the end times children would turn against their parents, so there's that prophecy coming true. Parents would turn against their children and children would turn against their parents. So my parents turned against me and then my children turned against me. The prophecies are coming true. Sadly. Hopefully this means that the Lord will come soon and put this world to rights. Unfortunately for Heather, that's not such good news. Since she's on the other side. And that's sad. That's really sad. Yes, I went out and I did a bit more mowing. But I gotta wait for it to charge up yet again to finish the backyard. Just got done finishing the front yard. Got half of the backyard done before the battery gave out again. At 8 o'clock at night, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to finish the other half of the backyard. It's too late at night now. Oh, what we go through when we choose electric. I got the back strip done. I got the front and side yards done and the front strip and half of the backyard. Guess I'll get the other half of the backyard done tomorrow if it doesn't rain. That's what's been holding up the whole show. Mother Nature. And unfortunately, this new lawnmower, it's a toy. It don't like high grass. Ugh. It just... You get what you paid for. I paid $100 for this one. And it's so small and so light I could pick it up with one hand. The damn thing's a toy. It's smaller than my last one. Literally, what were you thinking? Ugh. So I definitely can't let the grass get very high once I get this round mowed. Ugh. The weed eater does a better job than the lawnmower does. That's sad. That's sad. Uh, I was getting a little dismayed at how loose my skin was getting as I was losing weight. I bought some skin cream for nighttime, and I've been using it the last couple of nights. I think it's been doing some work. My skin seems to be tightening up. I mean, I still got wings, but they don't seem to be as loose as they were. Down here, I mean, it's still, but it seems to be tightening a little bit. Yeah, we'll give it some time. I mean, I know there's surgeries for it after you're done losing weight. But I really didn't want to go through the surgery, so when I saw the skin tightening cream, I was like, I'll try it. Even up here, seems like I'm tightening a bit. Seems like the double chin is going up a bit. Because I've been using it up here too. Yes, I went down to my sports bra while I was outside working. It's just too hot. Just too doggone hot to be in a full shirt. Oh, I'm mooing. I noticed a few days ago my machete scar was hurting like crazy. So, I don't know why it hurts every now and then, whether that's when Heather, Lamont, and Marissa are talking about me, or whether I just have nerve damage there from when Lamont hit me with the machete, and then wouldn't let me go to the hospital to get it worked on. Probably just nerve damage. Yeah, it hurts every now and then. I don't know what I can do about it. Still in the 180s. It seems to fluctuate between 180 and 183. I seem to have hit another plateau for now. I seem to hit plateaus every couple of weeks. Then all of a sudden I'll drop to the next 10 pounds. I was in the 190s for a couple of weeks, and then I dropped to the 180s. We'll see what happens. I can't wait to see the 170s. I haven't seen that since just after I gave birth to Trisha in my early 20s. That's been about 30 years now. Almost 30 years. So, my hair, I was worried about it for a while. It frizzed, and I was having a heck of a time getting it unfrizzed, and it kept tangling something fierce. So I was trying several types of shampoos, and I finally hit on one that healed it. I was worried for a minute that I was going to have to cut it all off and restart, but I finally found a hydrating shampoo that healed my hair, and I was like, oh, thank you. See, I was even thinking about going to the Native American shop there in Peru and asking for their advice, because I knew my hair type is not a white person's type. I got the Native American type. I had always wondered why my hair was not like the rest of my family's. And then when we researched our genealogy and discovered we had a lot more Native American in us than we thought, it's like, that's why my hair is not like the rest of my family's. It's not white. That's why I could never figure out what to do with my hair. So I was considering going over to Peru and asking for advice. And then when I finally hit on a hydrating shampoo that had rosemary and mint and thyme in it, and it finally straightened out my hair, I was like, oh, thank you. It did wonders on my hair. And I actually mixed it with another shampoo that has keratin in it. Between those two shampoos, it seemed to work. And the conditioner that went along with the rosemary, thyme, and mint. So, I mean, my hair is nowhere even like Heather's. My hair is way different from anybody else's in my family. It's a throwback. But I had to do a lot of research to discover why my hair was like no one else's in the family. And it takes a lot of extra care than anyone else in the family could give me. It's super thick, thicker than anyone else's. It's been a bane for a long time because of the thickness. In fact, Kimmy and I were talking about it. Hers is super thin. And I was like, girl, I would give anything for mine to be thinner. And she said, I wish mine was thicker. I mean, it's like I was telling Heather in a post today. I said, Kimmy and I talk almost every night. We're closer than you and I are, because you lost that privilege to be that close with all of your behavior. Kimmy and I should have been the sisters. Heather didn't realize that Kimmy and I are that close, because we have both been traumatized by Heather over the years. And we share that trauma. We have a shared trauma bond. Hi, Chickie. Hi, Chickie baby. What you doing, baby boy? Aw. He's a far cry from the feral kitten I took in. Yeah. Such a far cry from the feral kitty I once rescued. Yeah. What a good boy. Loves, 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 loves. What a good baby boy. What a good baby boy. Oh. Oh, I got grass all over me. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, Heather, recognize these? Actually, this one I had to buy because the kids broke mine. Broke the one Grandma gave me. Found it at a flea market. Same with that one. This one I actually found at a flea market too. I bought it because I like the green. And no, you can't have them when I pass. In fact, because the girls don't want nothing to do with me, they'll probably go to my adopted daughter. And no, I'm not telling you who it is, because you're not ruining that relationship too. So, a lot of stuff will most likely go to my adopted daughter and her kids. My adopted grandchildren. 4 in all. Oh yeah. There's 5 more in front of you, Heather. And there's 5 more inheritors in front of you. You didn't solve anything by taking the girls out of the equation. And Richard. You didn't solve anything at all. I just went out and found more. Jealousy will get you nowhere. You just ruined everything for your nieces and nephew. That's all you did. Mm-mm-mm. You got Richard adopted out. You turned the girls away from me. So all you did was ruin everything for them. Just like everything you touch. You ruin everything. Meanwhile, I'm living a nice, quiet, peaceful life. While karma's got its hooks in you. And you still haven't learned. You're still out there weaving your horror fantasy stories. Still hallucinating conversations with imaginary people. Still having mental breakdowns. And airing it out on YouTube. Sad. Meanwhile, I'm just living my life. You're telling people I'm telling lies, this and that and the other thing. But the stories you weave are so incredible. People are going, I wonder if Heather's really telling the truth. I mean, do you know the last time I had a storage shed? The year 2000. Do you know the last time I had breast milk? When I had Richard. And here you are yammering about storage sheds with breast milk stored in them. Like you knew what I had in a storage shed. 26 years ago. And the only way you could have known what was in my storage shed was if you broke into it there in Logansport while we were getting settled here in Marion. Just like you broke into my room while I was in the military and opened all those boxes and spread everything everywhere. And most of my stuff was in your room. And then claimed that it was the cats who broke into my boxes after I had duct taped them up tight. You think I really bought that story for 1 second that the cats broke into my boxes? Not for a second. I only made believe I bought it just to keep peace. But no, I never bought it, not for a second. I knew it was you. The whole time. And it broke my heart that our parents went along with it. Just to protect you. It broke my heart to the max. That they lied to me for you. Here I went away and I served my country. I came home to having been robbed by my parents and my sister, and then exiled. How's that for a fine how do you do by your family? And they also let you beat the shit out of me. Why do you think I told Mom no when she wanted me to move back to Logansport? I didn't know you'd been beating the shit out of Mom. I didn't know she really did need me. I didn't know that in 2 weeks she'd be dead. That you chose her as a punching bag in place of me. So yes, that's why I don't ask why she did what she did. I know why she did what she did. And I understand why she did what she did. If that was my only escape from her, I'd probably do it too. If that was my only escape from you. Me, I had another route. I got the hell out. Not once, but twice. Mom didn't have that choice. She was stuck like Chuck. I suppose she could have told the police to get you out of her house. But being the dutiful mom that she was, she didn't want to do that. So she got herself out of the house. I miss her every day. Her and Dad both. I'm glad Grandma and Aunt Terry didn't put up with it. My daughters don't even know what they're in for listening to you. They don't know the hell I went through living with you. They have to learn the hard way. I've warned them. That's all I can do is warn them. Trisha shouldn't trust you, especially with all the beatings she's been through in her life with her father. And Aurora with all the beatings. She's been through with both her father and DCS. Neither of them should ever trust you. Especially with Aurora and her new one coming. Because you'll only get her child taken from her. Mm-mm. Just like you did, just like you got her and Richard taken. What's wrong?
Take me to Walmart, get some Mucinex.
Okay. Well, I gotta go.